Hi friends, now I will explain about differences between SQL and NoSQL. SQL structured query language, NoSQL not only structured query language. Type of database. In relational database management system, we are using the structured query language, and non-relational database we are using the NoSQL. Schema, predefined schema, and it's a dynamic schema. In relational database management system, we are using the structured query language. That's why we are using the create, alter, create the table name, and then we are defining the fields and fields data types and all. And then even though we can alter tomorrow, if we want to add one more field, then we can add it by using the alter. And also we have drop, so DDL. And in NoSQL, we are not defining any structure, so that's why in non-relational database we are using the NoSQL. And schema, predefined schema, so predefined structure. And dynamic schema, so we can store structure as well as unstructured and semi-structured also, so no need to define any schema in NoSQL database sites. Database categories. In ODBMS, we are defining the structure as so in tabular format. We are storing the data. That's why table-based databases or ODBMS databases or table-based databases. NoSQL databases are document-based databases, key-value store databases, and graph store and wide column store databases. In NoSQL side, we have four types of databases: document, key value, and graph store, and column-based databases. But in structured query language, ODBMS databases, we have only one table-based databases. So structured, we are storing the data in the form of tabular format only. Complex queries, good for complex queries. Actually, whenever we want to retrieve the data from the multiple tables, then we can go, we will use the joins as well as the subqueries also. So that means in ODBMS it will support the complex queries also, but in NoSQL no need to use of complex queries because we are not defining, we are not using the joins, and also we are not using the foreign key also. Why? Because we are not defining any relationship in NoSQL side, but in ODBMS we are defining the relationships between between tables, one to one or one to many, or many to many or many to one relationship we are creating by using the foreign key. But in NoSQL side there is no foreign key. That's why no need to create any relationship between the collections. Hierarchical data storage, not the best fit, or ODBMS databases are not best fit for hierarchical data storage, but NoSQL databases are best fit for hierarchical data storage. And scalability, all ODBMS databases are vertical scalable, but NoSQL databases are horizontal scalable. Horizontal scalable is the one of the main advantage in NoSQL databases. And vertical scalable, tomorrow if the system resources are not sufficient, we can add one more system, we cannot add any more systems. So that is the disadvantage in ODBMS. Just we have to add the resources in online only for a single system only. We cannot add multiple system. That is what the main disadvantage in ODBMS databases. And even though cloud computing, they are using the horizontal scalable only. So tomorrow if they need some more systems, then they will add the systems in the network. They can create the virtual machines. That's what a cloud providers following the horizontal scalable only. Language. All the ODBMS databases are using the structured query language. In a structured query language, we have DDL and DML and TCL and data control language DCL. So in a DDL we have create, alter and drop to define the structure, and DML we can perform the inserts and updates and deletes on the data. And transaction control, we can control the transactions by using commit and rollback. And also data control also is there. We can grant and revoke the permissions. So if we have access, then we can access the data. If we don't have any access, then nobody cannot access the data. So that is what we can define in ODBMS databases by using structured query language. In NoSQL databases, we have not only SQL, unstructured query language is there. In the same way, we are not defining any structure, but we can work on the data. We can create the data. That means we can insert the data, and also we can update the data. We can remove the data. That means we can perform the DML operations. And also MongoDB supports the transactions also. And even though we can restrict the data also, restrict on data also. If we want to give the access, then we can give the access on the database or collections. If we don't want to give any access, then we can revoke the access on the collections or database. Online processing. All ODBMS databases are supporting for OLTP, online transaction processing, but NoSQL databases are supporting for OLAP, online analytical processing. Even though few databases are supporting for transactions, MongoDB supports for transactions also. Base properties. All ODBMS databases are supporting ACD properties: atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. All NoSQL databases are defined based on the CAP theorem only: consistency, availability, partition tolerance. And external support. ODBMS databases, if we use Enterprise Edition, then we'll get the support from vendors. Even though in NoSQL database side also, we have community as well as enterprise. If we use enterprise, then obviously we'll get the support from the vendor. If we use community, then we cannot get any support. So most of the companies nowadays, they wanted to use the community edition. They don't need the support also. If tomorrow they wanted to, they can update for latest versions, which is having the more features and bug fixing. Most of the organizations nowadays, they wanted to reduce the license cost. That's why they are going to use open source databases. And also we have many features in NoSQL databases. Just like if you take MongoDB, we have more advantages like flexible data and schemaless data support, and also that it grows dynamically, and also high performance, high available, and auto failover, and also horizontal scalable feature is there. So these are the main advantages in NoSQL databases. That is the reason most of the organizations Nowadays, they wanted to migrate from ODBMS to NoSQL databases or open source databases like MySQL or Postgres or MongoDB or Cassandra. So now they are focusing on migrating from ODBMS to NoSQL or any other ODBMS open source databases. That's all. Please subscribe and share. Thank you very much for watching my videos.